What's up, everybody? Poor Mimic here. Welcome back to Batman.
I thought I might find you here.
So thankfully it didn't go past us. I finished this whole segment and then my game crashed.
For both of us.
Which also crashes your recording on PlayStation.
You should see this.
Which is mad unpleasant.
I know you come here.
So it's time to replay this again.
More allegations about his ties to the underworld.
I've had so much fun starting this game.
It's also public and messy.
How could you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
So update, the Waynes actually were pretty bad fuckers.
I've been dreading this day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
My money has never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm.
True. Unless you can consider becoming a psychotic vigilante,
Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners.
So really, Thomas Wayne is
Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
Falcone,
the
papers they were telling
Gotham with their shit.
Everyone knew about this, but me.
I know it's a lot to take in. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore. But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did, everything I've ever done, was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got.
It wasn't Alfred's fault that Thomas was a prick.
I won't let you down again. This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
True that.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
This one over here.
I want him standing here, right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
I'd only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
Because he wasn't after their money.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
Not even me. Let's look at this graffiti. Ugh. I really hate the fact that I had to re-record this. Because there's like a big twist.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
That mayoral debate poster is like a fucking boxing poster for a big fight.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Mayweather McGregor.
You wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
Well, that was nice of her. Ugh.
Where exactly does the memory end?
With my father pleading, "You don't have to do this." And the gunfires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Indeed, there are.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Let's go walk in and watch our family's murder again. Although it kind of sounds like Thomas deserves it.
Take whatever you want. Nothing personal, just business. They told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Ugh. Bang. Ugh. Jesus Christ, dude.
Don't Falcone. He's making a mistake.
Dun dun dun. Ah! Right through the eyeball. Oh no. Mom. They took her too. Nice wallet. Is that gator skin? Doesn't even take the time to, like, undo the necklace, just rips it off and loses half the pearls. Yeah. Should have finished the job, bro. You put a bullet through the head of the kid, it literally takes no more time.
They were assassinated. And Carmine Falcone knows why.
Uh-oh. Alright, let's hope it doesn't crash again. Come on. Come on. Oh, thank God. We made it. It did not crash this time. Hell yeah.
But getting you in to see Falcone like this, I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you, but this could land us both in hot water. I pulled all the strings I had with the lieutenant. This better not come back to bite us.
I appreciate
get
it.
that, Harv, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier. The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was
tell me
actually
what
the
this is
press's
about.
fault.
Look, I'm all for blind support.
I'm not sure, but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate you opening up to me, but just try and keep it cool in there.
I'll keep it
I don't want any
cool.
headlines taking away from my debate with Hill.
Gentlemen,
They call me Joe
we
Cool.
finally put Falcone in his cage. Now, thanks to the information you gave me, Bruce, he won't ever get out.
Whoa, I'm sorry. Information? What information?
Oh, well, I assumed you knew. I was going to contact your office first thing.
Sorry, Harvey, I was going to tell you.
Would tell me what?
Your friend here gave us a case that'll put Falcone away for life. A catalog of his entire criminal empire.
Is that a fact?
It's the reason I said yes to this unorthodox request.
Sorry, Harv.
Nice job bringing in Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Rene Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Yeah, until you
Thanks,
keep
Sergeant.
trying to shoot me.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but He held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I'm just gonna hold my tongue on this one.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right, Falcone's inside. Just say what you gotta say. We'll be out here.
It doesn't make sense. Gordon should definitely come in. That's like super illegal. Granted, there's a lot of this that's, you know, up in the air, but... Children of Arkham. That's a threatening title.
The hell? Bruce Wayne?
What's up, Carmine? How you doing?
You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me. Good thing I'll be out of here in a week.
We need to
talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time we met. But then, I knew you'd come around. Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son.
Not
Yeah,
exactly.
that's right.
Well,
Tommy and I were close. More than friends. More like cousins.
Until you sent Joe Chill to kill him.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pup digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family.
blow me.
I thought you'd have figured that out by now. Hey, I tried to get through to your dense party. Maybe I should have spelled it out.
We are not family, Falcone. I'm nothing like you.
Indeed.
If you're anything like Thomas Wayne, then we're not so different.
Well, I'm apparently
Your
not a lot
father,
like my father.
Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
Louise's pain.
"40 years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to give me the whole vial, wouldn't it? Enough there to put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you?"
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you.
All right.
Just you like that reminds me of your mother.
Shut up.
Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. Think you got more of her in you, tell the truth.
Well, I wouldn't know. You took her from me when I was 9 years old.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that.
Oh my god.
They're waiting for you in hell!
What? Oh, she's got shit around her.
Montoya! Put the weapon down!
The bastard had to die.
She's got psycho fucking
Hands
drugs.
in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor! No one gets in or out! Go! Go!
This is ridiculous. Oh no. Well, this is quite the mess. Holy shit.
We're in deep shit.
Indeed we are.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Something was wrong with her.
No, I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get out in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody.
Slow down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Yeah, this is a mess. Oh
I
boy.
can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Scan her blood for shit. She's got the psychochemical.
Tell me if she says anything.
This is
I
also
have to know why she did this.
super illegal. Look at her fucking mouth. She's got the psychochemical.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Yep, I told you. She's got psycho drug. Look at her face.
Fresh injection site.
Oh boy.
That doesn't look like blood. Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Well,
Sergeant,
that's
you
true.
have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talked big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant.
I believe you.
Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
That'd be the
There's an
needle.
injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light. Like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence.
Hashtag purging.
There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off.
He wasn't.
And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
Aussie boy.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, don't worry about that now.
I found
I
needle
found
marks.
evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Yeah, that's probably the
She
first thing you
remembers
should
a
have done.
voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Yeah.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. The I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Hi, Vicky.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving. Words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
I'm just gonna... Look, Vicky, I like you.
Oh, don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life.
I did.
A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal.
Right.
I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
I don't have time for this. I'm sorry, Vicky. But
Please,
I really...
get out of my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
I'm not throwing the police officer under the bus. I'll let the real cops do that. Is that my Mighty Morphin Batmobile?
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He backed up what you told me. My father ran the city, with two of the worst men in it.
If they were working together, it's strange Falcone had him killed.
Said he did.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
I believe him.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
But this was a more streamlined sample.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you...
Could create chaos.
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses. The things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
All right.